So the first thing you need for a good road trip is a lot of road. So one night after work, we headed out to go to St. George, Utah. The first stop was Boise, Idaho, about 500 miles, which we did in an uneventful evening drive, and that's where we'll pick up this trip. The first stop the next morning was the Bruneau sand dunes just down the road. So we had friends that said this is a real cool place to go and you could sled down these hills, so we're gonna go check out these sand dunes. Thanks, Laura.
It's nice and it's cool. And now we'll see his magic trick of rolling down the hill.
Well, I didn't crash. Too bad, honey. So the next stop was the Gorge State Park, which was a little surprise. Pretty cool little park right off the highway. Sometimes I feel like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner. I kind of half expected this to just drop right off. So the next stop on the road trip was Twin Falls, where we went to see the Perrin Bridge, which is about 500 feet above the Snake River, and the Shoshone Falls. This is a bridge you're legally allowed to base jump off of, and I did consider getting the $39.99 special at Walmart that had the base jumping parachute, but decided we didn't have time for it this time. The bridge is kind of different. It's flat on both sides. You would hardly even know you're going over a bridge if you're driving a car, but you are 500 feet up from the Snake River. So the next stop was the Shoshone Falls, just outside of town. This is called the Niagara of the West. The water level was a little low because it's in the fall. It'd be great to see in the spring. We're stopping if you've never seen it. So the next stop was a couple hundred miles down the road at Salt Lake City, which is notable because it's the upper boundary of the In-N-Out territory. So I got myself some In-N-Out. So after dinner, we completed the last leg of our 1,100-mile trip down to St. George, Utah, with one close call for gas, courtesy of my lack of planning. So why were we going to St. George? Well, to do some mountain biking. So did the first ride, just a little test ride, 2.5 miles, trail called Rhythm and Blues. Easy. I didn't take the camera. It was just supposed to be a warm-up. Thought, no problem. Got out there, absolutely whipped me. Sweating, I'm hot, just exhausted. I don't know, the height, the heat, it's wearing me out. So I'm really questioning my ability to do cross-country biking. The downhill biking does not translate very well. So we'll see how the rest of this trip goes.